Welcome to Omni, where we explore the hidden secrets of the animal kingdom and the fascinating science behind them. Have you ever wondered why it is so incredibly difficult to sneak up on a wild rabbit in the field? These small creatures seem to possess an almost supernatural ability to detect approaching danger from absolutely any direction around them. The secret to their remarkable survival does not lie in their speed, but rather within the unique placement of eyes. In episode 7 of our series, we will analyze the nearly 360-degree wide-angle coverage of rabbits. By examining their visual system, we can uncover profound lessons about modern security networks and effective surveillance camera placement strategies. To truly understand this phenomenon, we must first look back at the harsh evolutionary arms race between predators and prey. For millions of years, the wild rabbit has been hunted by eagles, foxes, wolves, and countless other relentless natural predators. To survive in such a dangerous environment, early detection of threats became the most critical factor for their continued existence. Nature equipped them with a brilliant biological defense mechanism that functions exactly like an advanced early warning radar detection system. Unlike human beings whose eyes face directly forward, a wild rabbit has its eyes positioned on the sides of head. This extreme lateral placement allows them to monitor their surroundings continuously, without ever needing to turn their heads to look. Imagine having a built-in panoramic camera system that constantly streams a live feed of the entire world around you. With this incredible biological adaptation, they can easily spot an eagle soaring high above, or a fox creeping up behind. Every single movement in the tall grass triggers an immediate response, allowing them to sprint toward safety in a flash. However, this magnificent wide-angle vision comes with a significant evolutionary trade-off that affects how they perceive the world. Because their eyes are located on opposite sides, their fields of vision barely overlap in the front of their face. This lack of overlap means that rabbits possess very poor binocular vision, which drastically reduces their overall depth perception abilities. While human beings can easily judge distance and focus sharply on a single object, rabbits struggle with these specific tasks. They sacrifice the ability to focus deeply on one specific point in exchange for an incredibly comprehensive panoramic environmental view. Think of it as choosing a wide-angle fisheye lens over a highly focused telephoto zoom lens for your camera. A zoom lens allows you to see incredible detail from far away, but it severely limits your overall spatial awareness. On the other hand, a fisheye lens captures everything in the room, but the finer details often become quite distorted. For a prey animal constantly on the run, seeing the bigger picture is vastly more important than observing fine details. They do not need to read a sign. They only need to know if a shadowy figure is moving nearby. This brings us to a fascinating parallel in the modern world of human engineering and advanced electronic security camera systems. When designing a comprehensive surveillance network for a large facility, security experts face the exact same dilemma as the rabbit. Should they install powerful zoom cameras to capture license plates, or wide-angle cameras to monitor the entire parking lot? A single wide-angle camera can easily replace multiple standard cameras, providing a continuous panoramic view of the monitored area. Just like the rabbit, these modern panoramic cameras are designed to detect motion across a vast and expansive visual field. But nature is rarely perfect, and even the impressive visual system of the wild rabbit has a critical structural flaw. Because their eyes bulge outward on the sides, they actually have a small blind spot right in front of them. If you place a tasty carrot directly beneath a wild rabbit nose, it literally cannot see food with its eyes. To compensate for this frontal blind spot, they rely heavily on their highly sensitive whiskers and their acute smell sense. Their twitching nose and long whiskers act as short-range tactile sensors to navigate space immediately in front of them. This remarkable combination of different sensory inputs creates a fully integrated biological security system that keeps the animal perfectly safe. In the realm of electronic security, we must learn from this natural limitation to build better and more effective systems. A single fisheye camera might cover an entire room, but it will always have blind spots right beneath its mount. Criminals often exploit these exact blind spots to bypass security measures and avoid detection by the wide-angle surveillance cameras. Therefore, relying on just one type of camera or a single viewing angle is a fundamentally flawed approach to security. The ultimate solution lies in combining different perspectives to create a layered and overlapping network of continuous situational visual awareness. By pairing a wide-angle camera with a targeted zoom lens, you effectively eliminate the inherent weaknesses of each device. The wide-angle lens acts as the primary motion detector, instantly scanning the broad environment for any signs of trouble. Once motion is detected, the zoom camera can quickly focus on the specific target to capture crucial identifying visual details. This dual approach mimics the cooperative survival strategies found in nature, where different animals share their unique sensory awareness abilities. A rabbit might provide the wide-angle alert, while a perched bird offers a high-altitude overview of the danger. Together, they form an impenetrable web of surveillance that makes it incredibly difficult for any predator to launch surprise attacks. As we delve deeper into the mechanics of vision, we realize that seeing the world is always a complex compromise. Every living creature has evolved a visual system perfectly tailored to its specific ecological niche and daily natural survival requirements. Predators like owls and wolves have forward-facing eyes that grant them exceptional depth perception for accurately tracking running prey. They need to calculate exact distances and speeds to execute a successful strike, making binocular vision an absolute biological necessity. Prey animals, however, prioritize maximum coverage over pinpoint accuracy, ensuring they are never caught off guard by a stealthy hunter. This evolutionary divergence highlights the beautiful diversity of nature and the countless ways life adapts to overcome monumental environmental challenges. Human beings occupy a unique position in this visual spectrum, possessing forward-facing eyes, but lacking the speed of predators. To compensate for our limited peripheral vision, we have invented tools and technologies that artificially expand our awareness of surroundings. From simple rear-view mirrors in our cars to complex satellite imaging systems, we constantly strive to see beyond limitations. The rabbit reminds us that sometimes stepping back to see the bigger picture is more valuable than focusing on details. In our fast-paced modern lives, we often get bogged down by minor issues, losing sight of the broader perspective. Adopting a wide-angle mindset allows us to anticipate incoming challenges and navigate complex situations with much greater overall ease. Just as the rabbit scans the horizon for danger, we must continuously monitor our environment for both threats and opportunities. But we must also remain acutely aware of our own blind spots, those hidden areas where our perception completely fails. Whether in business relationships or personal growth, unacknowledged blind spots can lead to unexpected failures and sudden, disastrous negative consequences. To overcome these hidden vulnerabilities, we must actively seek out different perspectives and listen to the valuable insights of others. By combining our focused vision with the wide-angle awareness of our peers, we can achieve a more complete understanding. Let us return to the technical aspects of surveillance and explore how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the modern security industry. Modern smart cameras no longer just record video. They actively analyze the visual data using advanced machine learning software algorithms. These intelligent systems can automatically distinguish between a harmless passing animal and a potentially dangerous human intruder lurking in shadows. When integrated with wide-angle lenses, artificial intelligence transforms a passive recording device into an active, vigilant digital security guard. It is as if we have finally managed to replicate the rapid cognitive processing power of the highly alert rabbit. The camera sees the movement, the computer evaluates the threat level, and the system instantly triggers an appropriate defensive response. However, even the most advanced artificial intelligence cannot overcome the fundamental physical limitations of a poorly placed surveillance camera lens. If a camera is installed with a glaring blind spot, the system will remain completely ignorant of any hidden activities. This is why proper system design and strategic camera placement remain the most critical elements of any effective security installation. Security professionals must think like the evolutionary forces of nature, carefully balancing coverage detail and the elimination of blind spots. They must construct a technological ecosystem where multiple sensors work in perfect harmony to provide absolute, uninterrupted, situational visual awareness. The humble rabbit, with its bulging eyes and twitching nose, serves as the ultimate masterclass in holistic environmental threat detection. It teaches us that true security is never achieved through a single device, but through a beautifully orchestrated sensory network. As we continue to develop new surveillance technologies, we must always look to nature for profound inspiration and practical guidance. Millions of years of brutal evolutionary testing have already solved many of the complex engineering problems we currently face today. By studying the animal kingdom, we can uncover elegant biological solutions that can be seamlessly adapted into our modern technology. The concept of biomimicry is rapidly gaining traction in fields ranging from architectural design to advanced military aerospace engineering projects. Engineers are studying bird feathers to design quieter trains, and analyzing insect eyes to create revolutionary new micro-camera lenses. The wild rabbit visual system is just one small example of the vast library of knowledge hidden within natural world. Every species holds a unique secret, an amazing specialized adaptation that allowed them to survive and thrive on this planet. Omni is dedicated to uncovering these remarkable secrets and translating them into fascinating stories that educate and inspire everyone. We believe that by understanding nature, we can build a more sustainable, efficient, and technologically advanced future for human beings. Imagine a future where our cities are integrated with smart surveillance networks, modeled after the cooperative instincts of wild animals. These organic networks would provide unparalleled safety without being intrusive, seamlessly blending into the urban environment like natural biological systems. Traffic cameras, weather sensors, and security monitors would all communicate instantly, sharing data to create a comprehensive, real-time overview. This level of integrated awareness would allow us to respond to emergencies with the incredible lightning speed of a rabbit. But as we build these powerful observation tools, we must also carefully consider the ethical implications of constant, pervasive surveillance. A world with zero blind spots might be incredibly safe, but it also raises serious concerns about individual personal privacy. We must find a delicate balance between protecting our communities and preserving the fundamental freedoms that make human life meaningful. Just as the rabbit uses its vision solely for survival, we must ensure our modern technology is used responsibly, ethically. Surveillance should be a protective shield against genuine threats, not an oppressive tool for controlling and monitoring innocent everyday citizens. The lessons we learn from nature are not just about engineering. They are also about harmony, balance, and respectful coexistence. As we marvel at the rabbit's incredible wide-angle vision, let us also appreciate the fragile beauty of its existence. These gentle creatures play a vital role in maintaining the ecological balance of their habitats, supporting countless other living species. Protecting their natural environments is just as important as studying their biological mechanisms for our own technological and scientific advancement. By safeguarding the natural world, we ensure that future generations will continue to find inspiration in the wonders of biology. The story of the rabbit eyes is a powerful reminder that perfection does not exist, but adaptation is absolutely essential. We must embrace our own limitations, seek out diverse perspectives, and continuously evolve to meet the challenges of tomorrow's world. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the incredible science of animal vision and modern security technology. We hope this episode has completely changed the way you look at the humble wild rabbit and the cameras around. Stay curious, keep exploring the natural world, and always remember to subscribe to Omni for more amazing scientific discoveries.